never get told, man. I'm gonna tell my future kids this shit was a World Cup final, boy. That's what all that man doing in the finals should be doing.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. People deluded, I'm back again. First things first, hope you're all enjoying your weekend. Hope this week was great for you and your loved ones. And I hope next week is bigger and better, people. Now, international break has been dead. Obviously, I have a question off the bat immediately. Are Arsenal in an injury crisis? You would have seen Noni Madueke came off for England. Obviously, initially, there was rumours. Is it a head knock and things like that? You would have obviously seen after the game, walking through the mix zone, his knees in a brace. Now, I'm no physio and things like that, but I would say what made me think, oh, are we in trouble, is because this seems to always happen. Pointless international friendlies. And it's not just us. Barcelona's Rafinha's got a knock. But staying on brand with Arsenal, the first thing I thought of, these friendlies, it was going to happen to someone in it. And obviously, you know, we've got 7 games in the Premier League, you know, 9 if you consider at the very minimum 2 games against Sporting Lisbon in the quarterfinals, 10 if you consider that we've got Southampton, and we're getting towards the end of the season where we need to slug it out. The next thing I thought of is, I don't know, we can't go back in time, but, you know, we could have done with keeping Nwaneri because there's concerns around Kai Havertz and Odegaard's fitness and all of those kind of things, people. And then obviously right wing Nwaneri could have played. Now, what made me a bit shook about Noni Madueke's knock is, did he not have a knee injury before, people? Did he not have a knee injury before? Now, I do hope, and I'm not a physio, I hope it's a precaution. I hope it's just swelling. And over the next few days, we're going to assess what's going on. And it's just a kind of swelling thing. You got to wait for it to unswell, if that's a word, innit? If it's something more, then it's darkness, innit? And between Saka, Max Dowman, you know, all of my attackers, bro, like, it's time, bro. You need to, I can't lie, man. The injuries makes you nervous. But end of the day, bro, how bad do you not want to win the Premier League or get to the next round in the Champions League or bring the FA Cup home? We lost in the League Cup final. Obviously, we're over it now to a degree. We're over it, but not over it. It's happened now, innit? Like, this is what we've got. You know how critical I am, and I nitpick at certain things in the attacking unit. End of the day, get the job done, innit? Get the job done, because I don't want to have conversations that will need to happen around all of you players. As much as I love you, quite fond of the manager, but at the end of the day, it'd be 4 years without silverware. And if we genuinely believe, and I think if you remove your bias, because I think some people love Arteta too much that they're a bit blinkered. Some people hate the guy. You are one of the better managers in today's day and age. I'm not saying you're the best. You know, you don't hang with Luis Enrique and Pep Guardiola, but whether we've won, lost or drawn, tactically you've competed with them. Whether we've lost, gone out in tournaments, we've shown we can compete. We're a very good team with great tactics and great all of these things, people, and the players as well. But I'm not happy with being good. You want to be great. Greatness for me and greatness for this football club is solidifying history. You've won the FA Cup, you've won the Champions League, you've won the Premier League. No one can take that away from you. I've got nasty agendas that if we do what needs to be done, I'm ready to unload people because, again, I don't want to spoil it. I might make a video, but I think, you know, and it is a bit of banter, but if we are so anti-football, yeah, if Arsenal have ruined football and we're so anti, for me, that has to be the greatest Premier League achievement then, because you've got a manager who's a serial loser and a serial bottler. This is what they say, right? You've got an overrated Bukayo Saka. All we can do is rely on set pieces. You know, you've got Kai Havertz and Marino who are not forwards. You've got a striker wearing jeans. You know, you've got Eze struggling. I've got so many agendas to flip this around. But boys, I need you to do your job, people. I need you to do it. Because when I look back in the last 3 years, obviously it's all wishful thinking, but we've only got ourselves to blame. Could we have won a Premier League? Could we have retained the Premier League? Could we have done a 3P and been talking about a 4P? Could we have won a Champions League? Could we have picked up a couple of League Cups? Could we have picked up some FA Cups? Probably yes. Evidently not, because history is all we can go off. We've never seized the present. As I said, you know, the past brings regret. During this Emirates era, there's been more pain than uplifting moments. The future brings uncertainty, even if we do win trophies. Seize the present moment. But yeah, smash the like button. Big up you lot tuned in, people. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Nicholas has said industry or injury. Let me check because I probably made a typo. Bet you're fun at parties, man. Allow me. I'm dyslexic, bro. Does Arsenal have an industry crisis? Injury. Come on, Nicholas, man. Thought me and you were boys. I see you in my comments all the time back in Martinelli. As much as I back Martinelli, I'm at the point, yeah, Bearman can leave. I'm not saying force everyone out, but certain offers get put on the table. I can't lie to you. If your name is not Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel, and every player's got a price in it. But if your name's not Raya, Bukayo, I know Saka's form's been dead. Raya, Bukayo, Saliba, Gabriel, Rice, I'm on anything. Asterix, Max Dowman, Ethan Wanyeri, Miles Lewis Skelly, them man have to stay in it. Other than that, anything can happen in it. Because when I isolate all of you players, I do believe in you lot. I don't think there's bad players in my squad. But together, it's a bit of a madness. SI, you support a shit football club? Big up yourself, though, man. DG, should they focus on the Prem? 9 points, City game in hand, +3. City versus Arsenal, +3. Will Arteta be brave or more cowardness? I have zero faith in this manager. We've got to go on a run or City's coming. What we do need to do is calm down. Like, we need to just calm down a bit. And then we need to consider the best and worst case scenario. City, I don't know how it's going to pan out for City because, granted, a league title is, a League Cup title is different, in it. But a lot of what people are saying now about City bit between their teeth, Arsenal, I take you back to when they won at Anfield, and it shows you a week is a long time. So we need to relax. They could catch us. 9 points. We can't get complacent. It's a good cushion, but it's a bandulu in that, as you've articulated, it can turn to, if we assume they win their game in hand, which admittedly I would with previous City sides, that 9 point gap, if they win their game in hand and beat us, that's 6. It now turns to 3. I think Arsenal and City are going to drop points. So there is that kind of element. There's also the element of, end of the day, we lost the League Cup, innit? Hold the banter. You didn't win the League Cup. You've got a good platform. You get where I'm going. Now, you don't know me. I don't like the whole prioritizing tournaments. I don't think with the day and age of all of the big teams and what they're competing is, the ambition has to be able to win many, many things. And as long as you're in it, win it. But if it comes down to it, you do need to put all the eggs in the Premier League basket, because FA Cup, I won't say I expect to beat Southampton. Magic of the FA Cup, Southampton away for Arsenal fans old enough. While we should be winning that, them kind of games are a bit dodgy. But I want to go far in the FA Cup. I don't really give us a snowball's chance in the Champions League. And I say that with a heavy heart because you don't know I really want it. If the footballing gods bless us, it is what it is. But there has to be an element of, and what I mean by why I don't really give us a chance in the champs is, and maybe if I articulate it, smash the like button, I think we'll compete. I think we've got good tactics, all that kind of jazz. And we'll compete. But you see those fine moments where a player just needs a bit of stardust, whether they're in good or bad form. I don't see that at this moment in time, when the manager has to pivot away for things, when you have to find that balance with thinking about the opposition and pivoting and just saying, fuck it, let's go for it. These are the kind of things that go against us. Now, you look at Real Madrid throughout the years of them winning the Champions League and all these things. Of course, you'll talk about Bale, Ronaldo, Modric, all these kind of guys. But you had players that might not be remembered necessarily, but they would step up. Joselu, these kind of man. And I do think we miss Mikel Merino, just because I've said it before, that this role of the season, it's the Bandulu players that are going to make the difference. Not just at Arsenal, but any club you support. The players that, if you were to ask, they're at all clubs, you ask 10 Arsenal fans, 10 Man United fans, 10 City fans, 10 Liverpool fans, I don't know for their players, but what do you think about Mikel Merino, about Kai Havertz, about this one? You're going to get 10 different answers. 5 might say I like him, 5 might say I won't. It's these kind of men that make the kind of difference. So if it comes to it, you have to put all the eggs in the Premier League basket, because even if we won the champs, I would be gassed. If someone said to me, somehow you don't win this Premier League title and you win the Champions League, you don't know what the champs means to me. I love it. I'm excited. No one can tell me nothing. But when you get away from the excitement of winning that competition, for this example, and naturally, when you're reviewing everything, we're going to have to review, and really harshly. There's been 4 years now, 4 different reasons. This season, that happened. This year, that happened. This happened, that happened. VAR, this, injuries, that, market, this. Bottom line is you ain't done it, innit? And I don't want the players to feel like that. And I don't want the manager. But at the end of the day, I only believe in stressing over things that I can control, innit? BR, shut up, man. Just tell people to run the like buttons. You're not winning ish. Our ladies might retain the Champions League. Laugh it up now. Hit me, not the players. I'm on Rancy stream at 4 p.m. I know what awaits me. But unlike my players, at least I died an honourable death, man. I think we have more than an injury crisis. I think something mental is going on too. But fair enough, man. Fair enough. Big up DJ in the nation. Ain't staying because I'm on holiday, but big up the man them same way. Riley, one love. Can't wait, blood. Look at this guy. Shut up, man. Told man 007 loading for Arteta. Ow. Plus Arsenal are playing injury players. It's dark. I don't think there's a single team, in the Premier League where players are fully fit, especially if you've been competing in 4 trophies, or in fact, even the Premier League sides that are playing in 1 trophy, you know. Man United, who went out against Grimsby and bowed out of any competition really and truly at the first stage of asking. You go and ask all of these players. This one's hamstring's a bit tight. This one's got a broken toe. This one's knee. This one's this one's tired and whatnot. Like, this is the rigors of the Premier League, innit? It is what it is. Man, I have to make it happen. It's as simple as that. The background's patterned nice. Fuck Arsenal. I thought, you know what? I just thought, let me put them up there, man. It makes it look a tiny bit better. I got shagged, really, because during this international break, I'm not quite sure what I want the background to be, but this, I don't know if you, let me not break nothing, but if you hit this wall, it needs a bit of work in it. So I was getting someone in to really just strip the wall, plaster it, then get someone to, what would it be? Like paint it or whatever. It didn't go to plan, man. And I said, you know what? We'll leave it to the end of the season because you get where I'm going, in it. Uncle Pep schooling Arteta. I mean, he ain't beaten us in 3 years prior to the final, but he did school him, man. He did school him, and he learned from it. He learned from what he needed to learn from, innit? So, and I think with Arteta, I don't think the initial tactics in the game were bad, but in the game where you need to change things, you didn't pivot away, innit? I do think Pep does the same kind of things, but he didn't pivot away. Football's decided at both ends. End of the day, it was a low-key affair. Them man took their chances. We didn't take ours. If you can't go from one end to the other, how can you expect to score goals? They cut out the short passing lanes. You're going long, and there's only really, you haven't got Arsenal players next to each other. So if one man wins the ball, there's like 5 City players. On top of that, I think the players got stage fright. I think the gaffer got stage fright. So yeah, man. BR, shut up, man. Bro, it's Saturday, man. I'm not even rising to your bullshit. Hardest working man on YouTube. Appreciate you, Tevin, man. But there's more gears to go up, man. Balemba done deal. Scary hours for you, man. Oh, United fans, you lot keep doing this. Casemiro, Jadon Sancho, Cristiano Ronaldo. Who else is there? All of these guys rolled up at the club, and you, man, still, you get it. Like, when you're done bantering Arsenal and you're looking at your team, bro, like, you see why I hate London-based Man United fans, yeah? Because they're so, when it comes to Man United, they've got so much balance, they've got so much context, they've got all of these kind of things, except when it's not their team. Man, I'm scared of Balemba, bro. We've been here before. Balemba, bro. He's not certain enough for man to remember his name, bro. Who is that? Balemba, bro. His name is Balemba. To be honest, every player can be sold, in my opinion. We need return on investment. Nah, not every. Still, not every. Smash the like button if you haven't. 82 million sub for Jesus Martinelli in a cup final, man. If the manager bottles the Prem, he must be sacked. I personally think he signed a new deal personally already, but it literally is what it is, and it's not what it's not. And what it isn't at this moment in time is Arsenal celebrating silverware. But you know what? We can cry in March and celebrate in May. Parade is still landing. Get the jokes in. Hit us up. Do what you need to do, because you lot have more energy for Arsenal than your own club. You lot are really Arsenal fans. BR, you're defo based in London. You are invited to the parade. I know a couple of you, man, are shameless as well, because you're going to roll to the parade and be wolves in sheep's clothing. But it's cool, man. It's cool, man. You can laugh at us 20-odd year chat. You get me? Arteta, don't let man down. Don't let man down, because I've seen us go left with this. You have to try really hard not to win this Premier, So just keep feet on the ground. Do what you need to do against Bournemouth. Yeah. And even that, the first 10 days and the return after the international break, bro, there's no time to feel sorry for ourselves. You need to do what you need to do against Southampton. I don't need to tell you what the following Tuesday is against Sporting Lisbon. Then you need to do what you need to do against Bournemouth. And on top of just getting 3 points and doing what we need to do and hoping City drop points after Bournemouth, who have we got? Manchester City. Now, I hope it rings true. And obviously, I wish it was another round where we won the League Cup. But going into the final, you lot were here. I was saying, I think whoever wins the final loses the Premier League game. Now, prove me wrong, innit? Because you've got to do something I ain't seen you do in donkey's years. Win at the Etihad. It would have been nice to win at Anfield. I feel like I say this every year. It'd be nice to win at the Etihad. And I don't approach that game with emotion. Don't approach that. Obviously, you want to win a Premier League game. You want to win everything. Every club wants to. But you can't approach that like gun out, like, yo, we're going to win. We're still thinking about the League Cup. Equally, I don't subscribe to this rhetoric of, we can't, like, it's more on City to win. Obviously, there's logic behind that, but if you go into games being a bit complacent, we've seen how it goes. And football's a 90-minute game, and definitely against City, it definitely is, people. And Haaland probably will score. He don't do well in cup finals, but he probably will score. Keep your opinions coming. Smash the like button if you haven't, and all of those good things, people. Again, you lot, if you're looking for content, I got you sorted. ChatGPT done me dirty because the last one looked exactly like me. This one didn't, but who cares about the thumbnail? I've spoken about Bukayo Saka. That is going to come out at 7:45, so in 5 hours' time. So even if you're not going to be there, leave a comment right here, mate, and smash the like button. Let's let the YouTube algorithm do its thing. Now, let's get into stuff. Noni Madueke leaves Wembley in a knee brace after Arsenal star forced off after just 38 minutes into England versus Uruguay. I know a lot of, and I just, hey, a lot of people that support England, but not necessarily Arsenal Football Club. Did you celebrate Ben White's goal from a set piece? I just want to throw that out there. And also, what I want to say is, yeah, football fans, Premier League football fans, let's all take off our hats, whether you support Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, whatever. We can all agree the refs are crap in it and inconsistent and all of that jazz in the Premier League, right? The referee yesterday in England versus Uruguay, bro, if you ever ref again, it's shambolic. You make Michael Oliver, all of them kind of man look actually world class. Like the guy, forgot the ref's name, but anyone that's played Pro Evo, the ref that was on the cover, you make them look. He makes them look like that guy. Shambolic. How that is a penalty? How that's a penalty with VAR? I don't know. How Noni doesn't get a penalty? I don't know. You know how Ogate gets away with 2 yellow cards? I don't know. They were just bare fool. How Rojo doesn't get sent off? I don't know. Just pure madness. But anyways. Noni Madueke left Wembley in a knee brace in yet another injury scare for Mikel Arteta. The Arsenal star 24 suffered a nasty collision when attempting to get a shot off in the box. And yeah, this was it. Initially, obviously, he was pictured in the mix zone with a knee brace. As I said earlier, I hope that's a precaution. It's swelling. We're going to assess how it is. Worst case scenario, that might be the same knee Noni's had issues with before. Darkness in it. And my heart bleeds for a lot of footballers because it's the tail end of the season. Obviously, from a selfish point of view, I'm only really interested in how you lot can contribute to Arsenal. But there is a World Cup to fit in. And I keep saying this, it's never going to change. Something needs to be done about the fixture calendar list. These footballers are guinea pigs. This is why and I'm not talking from an Arsenal perspective. I'm talking about football. This is why I say, when you look at the money in the game, the TV rights, how much clubs generate, all of these things, we can all agree the money's mad, even though economically there wouldn't be this money in the game if there wasn't a demand. If anybody deserves the money in this game, it's the footballers. Because if they all pack up, what the hell are we talking about? And these men are guinea pigs. I know people will say the lazy thing, oh, they get paid a lot of money, and that's true, but come on, they're human beings. They're ran into the ground. There's more pointless friendlies than ever. There's expanded club and country tournaments. You know, if you look at, I don't know, a Cole Palmer, for example, you've had a long season last season. You've gone to the Club World Cup. Obviously, Chelsea have been competing in bare things. You're going to be competing in bare things in the World Cup. It does wonder what the quality of football is going to look like in the World Cup. There's many reasons as to why football isn't enjoyable. You know, it's systemic football. It's not really about the individuals. I do think fatigue and fitness and the games played. Let's have it right. Gate receipts. You've got a friendly at Wembley, Uruguay, Arsenal. It's, I believe, Easter half term somewhere. Chance to take the kids there, see some star players and all of those things. This is all they care about. This is all the clubs care about. Football is not a logical game anymore. And half of these clubs, you're even seeing, like United had it, for example, not pointing shots at Man United, but they, as soon as the season was done last year, did they not go on a friendly? Why? Because there's too much money in the game. So the footballers deserve it. And let's be honest, even these guys getting 300, 400, maybe even 500 a week, they're not going to get that if essentially that's not pennies on the pounds clubs are making. This is basic economics, people. I understand it because we don't necessarily see the back burners of football, the back room and all those things. The footballers are the ones at the front, but you get where I'm going. But yeah, on Noni, dribbled into the Uruguay box, but saw his effort to let fly blocked before crashing into striker Rodrigo Agare. Madueke laid crumpled in a heap for a good few moments as he was seen by a member of England's medical staff. He's still wearing a support on his left wrist as he did during the final. So yeah, he was replaced by Bowen. You know what? Did you lot? Hope Alan Shearer's all right, but did you not see the gashes all over his leg and arms after he hit a pothole in a bike? Nasty gashes, man. But Alan Shearer's as tough as old boots from what I remember of you as a footballer, and I don't think you've changed, innit? So yeah, it was a big blow for Madueke. He was trying to make his case for why he should go to the World Cup. He hobbled off. His left leg had the brace, people. We hope the damage isn't too strong, but it is what it is, man. Like, it genuinely is what it is. There ain't too much we can do beyond that. So yeah, there's going to be fears around that. Benjamin White got booed, scored, got booed, and then gave away a penalty. Nice to see him get an England cap as well, and whatnot. So yeah, it is what it is where he's concerned. Spain manager claims world-class Arsenal stars being overlooked in World Cup debate. Do you know what I think is harsh, yeah? Now, end of the day, Luis de la Fuente in Spain, they're favourites for the World Cup. They bought the Euros, but you've got David Raya, who's probably top 5 goalkeeper at the moment in the world. You've got Garcia, who might be there and is fighting to be there. And you're going with Unai Simon. Now, I'm an armchair expert. What do I know about Spanish football? But it's a reminder that at the end of the day, football is a funny old game of opinions, people. So yeah, man. What's good, Pot? One love. Smash the likes, as Hyper has said, man. They earn a lot too, like they bring revenue in. Saka is a weird one. We don't want to lose the brand that came for free. At best, we get 100 mil in the long run. It's not worth it. Quality content for free. Smash the likes, man. Then BR, appreciate you. SI, appreciate you. Even the ops rate it over here, man. I know I'm you lot that don't support Arsenal. I know I'm you lot's favorite op. Don't get it twisted, though. I rate you lot. I rate your club. I don't rate how you lot behave. So it's still Man United pack, still City pack, still Liverpool pack, still Chelsea pack. I'm even seeing Steve-O, the madman, unknown ops are sending for me online and doing all these things. West Ham pack. And I'll say this to Steve-O. Don't you dare bring a hammer to a gunfight. Please make sure my team don't win the league. And please don't make sure West Ham don't lose to us in it. Because I'd have the drafts. Anybody that's ever sent for me, that's ever indirected me, that's ever trolled me on YouTube in the comments, I've got a long list. And some of them are my brethren in this space. I'm coming for everybody. Nobody's safe. They better pray Arsenal don't win the league, because I'm going to lose a lot of followers on X or Twitter or whatever you want to refer to it as. I am going to be bringing up receipts. Bear ups. It don't matter, man. Horrid refereeing, man. How we got away with 2 yellows? Crazy. Incompetence at the highest level, man. Peck and Reds were outside. Dead. I even got bars, Freddy. What on to you lot, man? First things first. First things first. Fox Spurs. With the Peck and Reds. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. It's the Peck and Reds. It's not even Man United. It's the Peck and Reds, bro. You lot are so... I love you lot really, but you lot are jarring, bro. You lot are jarring. Make sure you make it to the parade, cuz Arsenal don't let me down, because yeah, I frontline the whole season, and I feel like I've gone to war. I've got split up by the army. I'm in some cave. The radio's just about working. I'm calling for reinforcements. I'm getting aired. I've got a broken leg. Things are going on. I need help, people. Luis de la Fuente suggested the media are overlooking Arsenal's David Raya in a debate about Spain's first choice keeper. Spain are blessed with goalies, man, really, because I think Garcia's wavy. He could be number 1. I think Raya's wavy. He could be number 1. I feel like I'm missing out a keeper. In terms of the ball playing and shit, Unai Simon, end of the day, yeah, he did. I don't rate him, but you won the Euros, innit? And the manager rates you. Who am I? Like, the manager who you won stuff with rates you. So you have to say it's with him. I don't clear any doubts for you. The best news is that I have no doubts at all. I have complete confidence in them. There's something special about them. I mean, I'm sure Kepa will. Kepa or Unai Simon? What are you talking about, BR? Unai Simon? The best news is seeing that all 4 keepers, regardless of who was left out, embraced each other and encouraging one another. Unai Simon is Unai Simon. Raya is a fantastic goalkeeper, and Alex Romeo is just as good. But I ain't really trying to hear all of this. But big up David Raya and all of that stuff, man. Just going to the World Cup's a blessing. Don't know why this keeps happening, yeah, but Arsenal and Man United actually have been linked with Ferran Torres. I'm not on this. I'm not on none of these more players. Unless you're young players from Brazil or, like, I don't know, I'm saying random things. Shakhtar, I'm not on doing the Noni Madueke thing this summer. Anyone that signs for my club, you will be supported. Ferran Torres, you actually did well in the Premier League, and I think you really hit a purple patch before you went to Barcelona. I don't want to sign any more players that the sentence of signing these guys is going to start with, if Arteta can get this out. I don't want that. I don't want fairly seasoned players, and we still need to, they're still rough around the edges. Like, you're a Spain international, been at City, been at Barca. I'm not on that. Rough diamonds, go get me some 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds. They're looking to establish themselves. I've got all the time in the world for them kind of brothers. I don't want these guys, bro. I'll support you all the way, but In attack, I need some assurances. Big up Christian Mascara. He made his senior debut for Spain, people. I think he got 13 minutes off the bench. Again, if you're still deluded and hoping that Arsenal can get Julian Alvarez, it seems like Atletico Madrid are planning to offer him a new deal, which will make him the best played player at the club. I personally think Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Barca, I do think there's interest, as it says here with Barca. But when there's talk around the new contract, you have to be wary of things. They spent 81 million on him. Fair enough, we didn't spend bare money on Gyökeres, but you just got your striker Gyökeres. I can't see us spending. Let's assume that they spent 81 million, so they're probably going to want 100 million quid in it. So I can't see us spending 100 million on a striker, 60 plus million on a left winger. It depends on the midfield targets you really buy into, because if we were to just assume that, who have we been linked with? Tonali, Gomares, who else is there? Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton. You're looking at a fee similar to what we paid for Rice. I think we're more likely to spend heavily in midfield and left wing than a striker. If you can get a striker, why not? We should have got Julian Alvarez when he was at City, people. And he's also got 4 years left to run. And you've completed football, much less in this country, and worked under Pep. What'd be the point? And we all know Jesus probably be moved on. I don't want to say will be, because stranger things have happened. Unfortunately for Ethan Nwaneri, who in his last appearance bagged for Marseille, he was playing for England's under-21s. Apparently, he was forced off due to a suspected minor muscular injury as well, people, at halftime against Andorra for the 21s. So, yeah, it is what it is. Trouble, appreciate you. And that would be a baller, man. Barca want a forward because Ferran is shit. David Sanchez can't get into the team. Apparently, Sanchez is Chelsea's player this season, according to Chelsea fans. Damn. Big up yourself, world boss, man. Tuchel was trolling with that lineup, surely. It's a dead rubber, innit? It's the last international call-up. Obviously, the fluidity, all of those things are not necessarily going to be there with the amount of changes, but we're at that stage, whether, for international managers, they know what it's a 26-man squad, right? It's a 26-man squad, 23-man squad. They know about 20, 21, 22. There might be some, this one's form's been amazing. Maybe let me change my mind. I've seen this one in training's been good, and this one in the games has been good. Also, you can test out players that obviously you haven't called up. It's a chance to just finally tick things off. It's a chance to think, you know what? I was going to go with one extra defender. Maybe I should go with one extra striker. Me, I don't really... Beyond the obvious, I have concerns about England. I don't really rate the partnerships at centre-half. Not the players' ability. I don't really rate that. Left-back is still a bit... Spence can't play there. It's still looking like a Luke Shaw thing. Obviously, Livramento, if fit, I'm with that. Lewis Hall, if fit, I'm with that. Nico Riley, if fit, I'm with that. Miles Lewis-Skelly ain't going to get there, but if he was playing, I'm with that. But it's more of an age thing for them, and it's a big kind of task. So I just really, really don't rate England's chances in it. But apparently, Arsenal plot bid to sign Real Madrid superstar as club leaks emerge. Oh, here we go again. Oh, Brahim Diaz, for what it's worth, I'd have you at the carpet, but we've been linked with you more times throughout the years than I can count. But Arsenal have made contact about a move to sign Real Madrid star Brahim Diaz this summer, according to Sports Bloom. Are they credible? I don't know, people. Mikel Arteta is keen to continue to build his squad up to turn their one season of success into a dynasty into North London. What success? Have we won anything yet? Fair enough if people can predict the future. He's now eyeing up further additions to the attacking lineup. I mean, we could do with you right now, Diaz. You could play in that Odegaard role. You could play out wide. You're a player that gets bums off seats. Leaving Real Madrid's a techie one. Why would you? But yeah, apparently he's in the final year of his deal at Madrid, and they're on sending him for 38.9 mil. Get it done. Fuck it, do it. You're a man that ends up at Aston Villa on a random one, if I'm honest with you. You could end up at PSG owing to the Spanish contingents. Apparently, we're said to be preparing an offer worth 29.7 mil. If they've made it clear that, you're not going to bang there, get rid of you, you're probably underpriced. I'd do it, fuck it, I'd do it. I would do it. I would do it personally. Obviously, we need to still get a left winger and centre mid, but I would, for 30 odd million, if that was true, I'm on that. Where you at with that, man? BMDS star, World Cup is RSG's France. You're not French, man. Only if he's available for... Well, they're saying 30 odd 40 million. I'm doing that. I don't know for wages and all that. I'm doing that. Blue Co out. We want you to stay. He's Moroccan, not Spanish. He's Moroccan/Spanish, man. Literally doing overtime at work this weekend. Man like DG in the background, Mike Healy, Big S, one love. Big up all the 9 to 5ers and grinders, man. Big up everybody, whatever you lot are doing, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, for Diaz, I'm on that. We've also been linked with another guy. He was recency bias, but you were shit against France for Brazil. But for what it's worth, Arsenal opportunity to sign Brazil winger for 40 million euros. Star named Gunners as dream club. So he's probably, let me guess, he grew up saying, yo, I watched Arsenal. I've dreamed about playing for Arsenal. A journalist has seen this, remixing it up. Obviously we need attacking additions. It's a case of 2 + 2 = 20. But here we go, people. Apparently, Arsenal have already been named by Brazilian winger Luis Henrique as his dream destination. Moreover, the player's current form suggests he could soon force that conversation into something more concrete. Now at Zenit, the 23-year-old is enjoying a strong spell. This has elevated his status at club level and within the Brazil national team setup. The attacker has been widely described in Brazil as the 12th man for the national team, so a sub. He may not always start, however, he's consistently involved and trusted to impact games from the bench or in rotation. That reputation has been built on performances that combined output with unpredictability this season. Okay, I'm listening. Output, unpredictability, two things that feel a bit foreign at my football club. Okay, I'm listening. Show me these numbers. This season, Luis Henrique has contributed with 5 goals and 6 assists in 39 matches for Zenit. Really? I know goals, statistics ain't everything, but I'm not going to lie. It'd be nice. We need some numbers merchants now, man. Like, we need to, I can't lie. Like, obviously, you can't always do what Haaland does, and you can't do what Salah was doing in his pomp in the Premier League, but you kind of need that. And I think for Arteta, because I think you need that, if I'm honest with you, whether we can get it or not, I think you need that because I just think you need it in it. But 5 goals and 6 assists in 39 matches, granted, I'm not going to sit here and say I've watched any of Zenit's games, but you said this article says combined output with unpredictability. Like, them numbers are a bit shaky, but my brother. Maybe it's not an eye test thing, but yeah. Apparently, he said, since I was a kid, my dream has always been to play in England. There's a team there that I like a lot, which is Arsenal. Before his move to Russia, Crystal Palace, Forest, Newcastle United all competing for his signature. Okay. Okay, let's get to this part. What's the piece? 40 million euros, which equates to 34 million. Ain't that based on if we just accepted reports for gospel, then Briam Diaz's fees around that. At least we know what we're kind of getting with him. Luis, Wakanda forever and that, but this is a myth, man. This is a myth. Luis Henrique's public stance has been clear. He wants to fulfill his contract, but he also dreams of playing in England. He has openly pointed to Arsenal as his preferred club. With a price now established and interest building, that pathway is starting to take shape. Why didn't we just get Ryan? He's obviously rocked up at Bournemouth now. Then you know what I'll take? Ryan, Crockty, I'd take all of them. What a difference 12 months makes for Miles Lewis Skelly. I've read this already. I don't know why I'm showing that to you. Look, what's this? Okay, we already done that. I was excited. Contact made as Arsenal offered hijack of world-class Liverpool signing. Okay, let's see. Arsenal been given the chance to sign Eduardo Camavinga before Liverpool, with a report explaining why Mikel Arteta's side might hold the advantage. It'd be nice to have Camavinga just because with Camavinga, Rise, Zubamendi, we might see some more rotation, whether it's Lewis Skelly going into midfield or Norgard. They're clearly not trusted. Had Marino and Kai been more fit, you probably would have seen more rotation with Rice and Zubamendi. Whether I want that or not, to me, it appears they're the only real things Arteta trusts in that midfield pivot if it's not the 2 first choice men, personally. Another one like Diaz, Camavinga's always linked with moves away. He's always linked with Arsenal, Liverpool, and Manchester United. Apparently, the report claims Camavinga's camp has contacted Arsenal and offered their player to Arteta's side. Arsenal have a clear advantage over Liverpool due to the player's stance. He only wants to join the Champions League club. As things stand, Arsenal are more likely to achieve that than Liverpool. The report also notes that Arsenal and Madrid have a good relationship from previous deals. Okay. Again, as I said, Liverpool and Man United are on alert. See, always the same 3 clubs. His valuation is 70 mil. If he's available for 50 million euros, 43 million odd euros, 43 million pounds, I'm on that. Adrian Jerome is his name. Rainmaker, one love. I don't know, man. They're doing too much, bro. They're doing way too much, bro. Max Dowman needs to leave Arsenal. Like, man. Cama would be lit. Croupy. You know, on me with the pronunciation. You know I'm talking about Krupi. Big up the pronunciation, please. One of Trossard and Martinelli got to leave for Arsenal to get a new winger, which is a problem because you should be getting one anyways. Everyone becomes an Arsenal fan when linked with us. Endrick was fire against France. Do you know what? My unpopular opinion, big up Gyökeres, got more goals than your guy. We're not going to get Endrick, but I'd make it happen. I'd make it happen. Somali, French. You know what? Big up the Somali. That's why you're funny. Somalis are funny. Fair. I know you're not one of them 30 Somalis that look like certain my Somali brethren, they're like, how can I explain it? Like, them man are like Neymar and that on a football pitch. I know you're one of them meaty dons. It's a sheg. It's like being Moroccan and being a defender. You got shagged. You never got the juice. I know you're not 30 at ball. When DG Nation hosts a 5-a-side game, I know you're not rolling. You can be cameraman though. It's because I'm Ivorian. Big up DG. Hey, Ivory Coast, bro. Go and scout some youths. I know you're not. If you ain't got long curly hair, you're not 30 Somali, bro, at the football thing. I know you're not 30. Saeed might be better than you. I don't know. Might be quicker than you as well. Big up Saeed. Bro, the gene skipped him. As I said, it's like whenever I watch Morocco and you know all them Moroccan guys, if you go play in a cage, much less professional footballers, they all got tech. Then there's a couple defenders that are basic. You never got the juice. You didn't get the juice, bro. You never got it. Who do you think ends up with Tonali, Arsenal, United? I'm gonna say United, because I don't really buy it. I don't buy the rumors. And it's do you know what? The Real Madrid players that we're linked with and the Newcastle players, I don't buy it because how many players we've been linked with? Lewis Miley, Lewis Hall, Tonali, Gomares, Gordon, Livramento. I do buy the Livramento links because we wanted him when he was at Chelsea and Southampton. We know Newcastle aren't going to be trying to really get rid of him. I do believe the Anthony Gordon one because the David Ornstein, all of these guys, whenever they're talking, for the last 2 years actually, bordering on 3 now, when they're talking about Arsenal's left wing, they keep name dropping Anthony Gordon and Nico Williams. So that's enough for me to go, obviously I can't take these guys' stuff for gospel, but all right, there must be something there. But again, they're going to cost an arm and a leg. Appreciate you, Mercurials. Smash the likes. It's going to be fine. Insert meme with the dog and house on fire. We've been in this situation. All right, Dapper, I need to get you on the channel, man. I see your TikToks. I need to recruit. Ornstein keeps saying Gordon's name and it's scary. I don't know how I feel with Gordon, you know, because I do rate him. But then I do think, I don't know, man. Because I do think you're media on one hand, and then I rate you. And when I speak to Newcastle people, they always say consistency is an issue. I start getting a bit scared. Big up King Wavinho. What a name. Make sure we're smashing the like button. Hey, big up yourself, man. Please, Arsenal, do not sign Anthony Gordon. Is he better than Ellie and Trossard? We have to ask ourselves. Gordon, the Rashid regen. We got Martinelli at home. We don't really need that. I've come to accept these are the things we do, innit? And I know we're going to shop in Chelsea's bin, to which I told you lot before, I don't like to diss Chelsea players anymore because we end up signing them. So what I would say is, I don't rate Gusto. I don't rate Cole Palmer. I don't rate Reece James. I don't rate Caicedo. What's going on? Unpopular opinion, don't shoot me. I don't like Pedro Neto, but I'll get it done. Don't shoot me, people, yeah? Just hear me out. I'm not saying this. One sec. I am not saying this. Just hear me out. Don't shoot me. What are you not saying for Nicholas Jackson? He can play left wing. He can go up front. I'm just asking a question. Because Bayern aren't going to keep him. You can see the vision. Don't fall for it. You see the name and you're getting upset. Them Senegalese man are Spartans as well. He's got winning pedigree. I'm being shameless. What are you not saying for Nicholas Jackson? You're moving mad, chair. Man said Nicholas Jackson. Would you do it? What are you not saying for Nicholas Jackson? And that's the thing. Tonali, it's an arm and a leg. I don't buy the Newcastle rumours anyways. Too much dominoes need to fall. The player clearly has to make it clear. I'm cutting. I'm leaving. Even then, these guys are under contract for a fairly amount of time. You're going to have to pay big bucks. I do think one of Gomares and Tonali are going to leave. Whoever gets out the door quickest gets out the door, innit? So, yeah. How do you feel about Gordon being on our wing? I'm not going to lie. Dream about this. You see what it is with Gordon? I'm just going to watch the highlights, innit? I'm just going to go on YouTube and watch all the flavor stuff he does. I do like his mentality, but you, Martinelli, I'm going to I'm gonna pull my hair out in it. I'm at the point now. I can't tell you who to sign, but go and sign like scouts do your jobs, because to us normal fans, the winger market's dead, and half of the guys linked with us, you can't say you're 1,000,000% convinced with Leao, Gordon. Who else is there? Nico Williams. Who else is there? People throw some names out there that we've been linked with that I'm forgetting about. You get where I'm going with this, innit? There's not really anyone. Now I'd have Caicedo. We need cover for Timber, innit? If White leaves. Reach, bro, you never know. DG, why would you ask? I didn't ask anything. I didn't say anything. It was the chat. I just said, what are you lot saying for Nicholas Jackson? Man called him a hot comb. Is that? No jokes. We don't get Reece James. He'll be MVP of the physio room. Just Nicholas Jackson, bro. I'm telling you, Nicholas Jackson, there's a method to the madness. Out of the reballs and the bargains, I'm not saying I want it. I'm just asking a question. Why are you not shooting the messenger? I'm just asking. I said, just hear it out. Like, Nicholas Jackson. Can bang left wing. It's a backup striker. I'm not even saying it's going to bang. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Trust me. I know you got no reason to trust me. But trust me. Have I ever let you lot down? I don't care how many players are injured. There can't be any excuse at the end of the season. Mikel, make it work and get over the line in the PL. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. Bro, you lot are on it, man. Loves a red card 2 plus Arsenal tax. Jackson, you're on a wind up. I'm just asking, what is wrong with Nicholas? You man are acting. You man are acting. And I'm sorry, but Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, there's more method to the madness. Nicholas Jackson, bro. Like, I wouldn't cry if you rock up with Nicholas Jackson and Diaz. I'm just asking. Now, imagine this club pulls 45 mil out. No, I don't want Kittens. Sorry, Gittens. We don't need that, bro. Has anyone... No one's seen him kick ball. No one's actually seen him kick ball, bro. That is an NPC, bro. Nobody's seen him kick ball. I don't even think Chelsea fans have seen him kick ball. It's a reball, man. I know what that do when I see it. Get Nico Williams. I know you shouldn't look at it with emotion, but... Bro, like, you're moving like a yacht, innit? Like, 1 minute you're on leave and then you're not, bro. Fucking, man. I'm not on that no more. Smash the likes, people. Helps with the algorithm. Come on. One love for that. Depends how much. Surely we can get some players with expired contracts. Nico Williams would be a good addition with Marino and Zubi. I ain't hearing nothing out. Bro, allow me. Well, mate, you're here on YouTube, so clearly you are hearing it out, you daft bastard. At the end of the day, Nicholas Jackson ain't got a nose pierce pot. How about that? Pick up yourself, Pot and Danny, man. Arsenal and Tata need to stop buying Chelsea rejects. We're really going to get Jackson. It fits so well. Saka and Rice should pull out. Pause of the squad. We're not doing the pause thing no more, man. We should be on 100 likes, but you lot hate me, man. Havertz, Madueke, Jackson, perfect fit. Jackson better than all of them. Why do players from Germany flop? We've seen it with Werner, Sancho, and now Gittins. But there's also been players that have worked. Werner, do you know what? Werner, I just don't think you was a savage. You won the champs, but I just don't think mentally you was prepared for playing as a big club like Chelsea. Gittins, to be fair, banter aside, you've been injured, you're still young, you're still developing. Chelsea are, but anyone that's the right age profile and there's that caveat of they could be better and they could be sold for a profit. That's what Chelsea are doing. That's the way that's why they signed Garnacho, because they know they can make bread back for that. With Sancho, it's probably just a lifestyle thing. The man am getting peas, doing all right. You're not pushing yourself enough, innit? He might play better if he got one, I can't lie. I just feel like Nico Jackson had his chances. I don't see the club going in for him now. Yeah, man, it gets beyond the ability and that, bro. You've taken a man around the houses. Like, I don't want to hear anything you got to say. I don't want to hear it, Nico Williams. I don't want to hear it. What else we got? Okay, so we're still linked with Diaz. Real Madrid stance on selling him. Tottenham were interested. Bro, we can't let him go, Spuds. They might get relegated. He's out of contract in 2027. Do that, man. Do that. I'm on that. Do that. Do that. What's this? We've taken a shine. Okay, that's obviously Nico. Elliot Anderson. I don't want to hear about Carrot Skeeler. I love the guy at the football club, but come on, bro. Like, come on. Arsenal have to pay a record-breaking fee to sign standout Rangers star. Rangers could bank a huge total of 35 million from the sale of highly rated centre-back Emmanuel Fernandez. Now, to be fair, he looks decent, you know. He does look decent, and he probably will leave Rangers. 6'4", it does look combative and aggressive. I don't think you will sign for Arsenal, but I do think you'll get a Premier League move in the summer. From what I see in Scotland, you look all right. 24 years of age. Arsenal and Chelsea have been linked. You probably start at Chelsea now. They're shit. He's been linked with Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham, Everton. Who else? Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Leverkusen, and he was at Club Brugge. And I'm pretty sure we was linked with him when he was at Club Brugge. So we're probably still No one, someone we don't sign someone, but you continue following them. Bayern Munich, although you read rumors, Bayern Munich are not, they would like a centre half. It's not a priority type of thing. Nobody don't care about this Julian Alvarez stuff. I mean, I love the guy, but the media is milking that. What's this? Okay, big up Raya. No more links. Dead. We're not getting none of these, man. We're not getting none of this. I'm not wasting no one's time. How much money has Kroenke spent? 1.84 billion since he took over in 2011. Yeah, but when did you really start spending peas? And I understand it in hindsight, probably 3 years ago, 4 if you include this, because you've become majority owner. Max Down was told to quit Arsenal as soon as possible. Man, engagement hype, man. Get the hell up out of here with that bullshit, man. The fuck? Former Premier League forward Kenan Davis has heaped praise on João Pedro, and he says he wouldn't be surprised if the star ended up at Arsenal. João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Caicedo, Reece James, they're not good at football. Please don't sign them. Please don't sign them. Gusto, please don't sign them. Please don't buy anyone. Would you lot sell Kepa to Como? He's been linked with them, and that's not the first time we've seen that. Romano has said Arsenal will add something up front. We will see whether it's going to be a winger or a striker for sure. Arsenal will be busy up front in the summer. I expect an important summer. There are things to do at fullback, midfield, and up front. What are we saying for that, people? Is it real rap or cap? Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian forward's entourage, has already received several inquiries ahead of the summer transfer window and is now awaiting official offers. Jesus' preference remains clear. Secure a new long-term contract, in brackets 3 to 4 years in Europe, before any return to Palmeiras. That just tells me if we can move you on, great. You're running down your deal at Arsenal, in which at the end of the day, no one put a gun to your head. And this is what I mean by there's things Arsenal have to do. Like, it's regardless of incomings and outgoings, in my opinion, man need a left winger. I don't want to hear nothing else. Admittedly, I'm a year ago, I've changed my thoughts because I understood last summer that Trossard or Martinelli, one might have to go. It depends. There might be an element of one goes to bring one in. But for me, I wanted your Nico Williams, your Rafa Leao, your Anthony Gordon, whoever you lot want. That's going to be your left winger. These lot are squad options, innit? Now, a year from that point, one needs to go regardless, innit? But this is what I mean, in that we might want a backup striker. We might want a left winger. There's things that we have to do anyways. You have to get a left winger. You have to get a centre mid. You probably need another right back. But we might want another striker or to bring in 2-3 attackers. But you're reliant on offers for Martinelli and Trossard. End of the day, they're on good wages. Gabriel Jesus is nobody's going to give Arsenal a transfer fee and probably give him 3-4 years. He might say, you know what? Provided we win the league, I'm in a competitive environment. I'm clearly not a disruptive figure because I haven't been alienated from the team. I've got 2 young ones now. I might even feel I owe a bit of, I don't know the word, but we've had to do it. But we've had to stand. We stood by you while you've been injured. There might be I want to put my best foot forward. He might genuinely believe I could take the left wing spot. I could take the striker spot. Even with the market we had last summer where there was eight players that have been brought in, there's been injuries literally from August to now. So he might be thinking, you know what? They might know that they need another player. I might want to run down my deal, get some money. Now, we fast forward to the summer of 2027. I'm a free agent. Clubs might be listening to what I'm saying, people. So that's what I mean by it's all fun and games saying do this and do that, but you're kind of reliant to a degree of these players moving. Some of it comes down to transfer fee. Some of it you're kind of at the player's mercy. Some of it comes down to the wages. I think that's the priority, just looking after the wages, because we've brought in players on big contracts. Obviously, we've given some new deals out. You've still got, and they're not all in the same realm, but and they're all various importance in it. Because if it's just on ability, if Ben White stays fit, we're cool with him and Timber. But the club might be saying, right, he's on 100+ grand a week. We could chop him. We could get rid of him. We could bring in a younger model on half of his wages. You've got Mascara and Timber there. Things can happen. I do think for what it's worth, I personally think Odegaard and Kai will sign new deals. But through the way we've been moving in the last couple of years now, especially since Berta, and we're not really seeing deals run down, like what? Magalhaes, Saliba, Bakayo, flipping the young boys, Wanyeri, Miles Lewis-Skelly, improved deals to the Rayas and Trossards. There's been radio silence with Kai Havertz and Odegaard. Whatever we think of them, they're important players for Mikel Arteta. We're hearing, Timber and Rice. They're the ones that are talked about of giving new deals. So is there something to read into that? But looking at like White's wages, Kai's wages, Odegaard's potential wages, as well as anything else, people. Obviously, Fabio Vieira needs to go. Reece Nelson's on 100 bags a week. Gabriel Jesus is a priority to move him on. I wonder if they'll just say, you know what, let's rip up his deal. I don't know. Thank the Lord we've got Zinchenko off the wage bill, because if he didn't secure that Ajax move in January, that's another one we're dealing with. So there needs to be a bit of reflushing. No way of checking the credibility of these things, people. But apparently, we are set to test AC Milan's resolve by launching a 60 million bid for Rafa Leao in the summer. We have heard that before. Do we believe that, or is it cap? And beyond the obvious, yeah, even though Odegaard and Saka have stunk up the joint this season, this kind of tells our issues as to why we can't pivot away. Because since January 2021, Odegaard and Saka are fourth for chances, open play chances created. So they both had injuries. They both stunk up the joint. We've had no pivot away from that, innit? Food for thought. Ben White did net his first goal and give away a penalty for England against Uruguay. Gyökeres did get a hat-trick, obviously, for Sweden. Calafiori's Italy are one win away from the World Cup. And you know what, Calafiori? This means something to me. Fullback Union, wear my favorite number, 13. Birthday, April the 13th. Store it. Presents, bring them. Love you, mate. Stay fit. Stay fit. So, yeah, Gyökeres did his thing. Norgard's going to the final. Nice to see you get some first-team football. Mascari, you deserve your debut as well. I can't lie, the German press and the German Twitter, they're killing you, Kai. But, again, you're not really fit. Big up yourself, though. Kai said he's happy here and he don't want to move on. We considered that yesterday. Bro, we're not getting Kvaratskhelia, bro. He's captain in Georgia, performing brilliantly, doing a fantastic job at PSG. Honestly, maybe even underrated because sometimes people forget just how consistent he's been for PSG. I'll be real, I don't want to make it like this, but if he was English, Brazilian, Spanish, anything but Georgian, with the greatest of respect, you'd have even more clout. I think you'll play for Real Madrid one day. I think you're a baller. And we've all been breading him for years, but that's all we can do, bread. He's not going to play for our club. There have been rumours again about Arsenal being interested, but my understanding is crystal clear. PSG have no intention to open talks with Kvaratskhelia this summer. They love him, his attitude, professionalism, consistency. Remember, he joined Napoli only 14 months ago, and he's spoken about how his wife always wanted to live in Paris. For Arsenal, of course, Arsenal are expecting to strengthen up front, maybe a striker, maybe a winger, but not Kvaratskhelia. Nothing concrete between Arsenal and PSG on this one. Bro, there you have it then, innit? No one don't care about nothing else then. No one don't care about nothing. Anything else where Arsenal's concerned? Because we've gone over everything. What's this? Henry's giving the green light for Arsenal to sign the next Eden Hazard. I bet it's someone that don't even play in Havertz's position. Mad, didn't it? Miles Lewis-Skelly made his England under 21s debut after he's debuted for the first team. But who's this box office Arsenal target? I bet they're talking about Kvaratskhelia. Elise. When were Arsenal linked with Elise? Come on, we're not getting no Elise. When was we linked? You know what? You're just saying Arsenal because you know it gets engagement. What's Henry said? He's giving the green light. Who? Kvaratskhelia. Fair enough. You done me, people. Don't forget, on the topic of Saka, people, there will be a video landing in relation to that. I want to say 7:45. I should look 7:45 UK time. But yeah, what you lot said? Probably smash the likes, as Hyper has said, as BR has also said. If Bacola's available, would you have him for 60, 70 mil? Yeah, but I know you're going to frustrate the living daylights out of me, bro. The hell they mean maybe a winger, bro. We need a left winger. I gave Martinelli so many chances to show me that 15 league goal a season wasn't a fluke. Bro, I'm with you. I need to rise up something. I do think we have to approach this with not common sense, but common sense, because as much as it's about quality, which that's the underlying factor, you need bodies. It's all fun and games. I'm not saying you're saying this, but some people are saying, yo, Trossard, Martinelli, cut. If 2 go, you got 1 guy and Jesus was to leave, you've got less bodies. Yeah, Wanyeri, Dowman, but we need to be a bit cute and clever with it. Bruno stays dishing out hospital passes. He's number 1 for that. There was a compilation of Calafiori and Tonali. Where's that? Chances created is a loose stat. It is. It definitely is. It definitely is, depending on what you quantify. But the one thing I give Bruno is, bro, you will throw so much shit at a wall. It will stick. Some of it will stick in it. I've been saying for time that Saka is doing it on the deep stats for chance creation. He is, but we need you to be a numbers merchant, innit? We need our guys, and definitely for what's left of the season, to be GA merchants, as they say. Miss me with Leao. At this point, if we're not going to do the scouting thing, I'm on this, man. I'm on just get anyone. Like I said, you can't look me in my face, yeah, as normal football fans and tell me 100 Kvaratskhelia, if we could do that, which is not going to be the thing, we would love that, innit? You can't tell me 100% that Nico Williams convinces you, Rafa Leao convinces you, Anthony Gordon convinces you. There's been many a left winger in it that's been linked with us. Arsenal buying Jackson would be beautiful. The meltdown would be insane. Bro, crash worthy. Let's go get Jesse Lingard. Let's say that. Afternoon, Matt. Afternoon. Oh, Palmer. Do you know what? Whenever you spell it like that, it makes me laugh, man. It just sounds like some geezer in a pub. Jackson would be a better fit than Havertz. But he hasn't got the stats on the heat map. We have enough centre-backs. Gabriel, Mosquera, Saliba, Hincapié, surely we're sorted in that position. We need a versatile defender. Maybe with the ability to play right back. Sancho's done out here, man. Snake the man them that supported him. Man's a client now. Yeah, Briam can ball out here at the Emirates. No issue at all. I know a Rangers fan. I ain't heard them talk about this Rangers players yet. Current market, you can't get a Prem ready player outside England. You need to get one inside England and keep him fit. Current market, you get a Prem player ready outside Europe. Bro, they all got to start somewhere, you know. Like, because teams have signed people that are Premier League proven it ain't banged. Unknown Dons is banged. I can't lie, it's looking like a scouting job. It is looking like a scouting job. For what it's worth, I actually think we're going to get a younger model in midfield. Like, we're not going to, like, for example, when we was linked with that Mendoza brother, like, you would be the guy to get the occasional starts. It's still going to be Rice and Zubamendi. I don't think Arsenal are going to sign any blockbuster players, if I'm honest with you. DG Jamaica will win versus... I hope so, man. I ain't got much hope, man. Them Congolese brothers are going to deal with us, but we live in hope, man. Now, you can't write off Lingard, but be talking about Jackson. Don't take the piss. Nicholas Jackson in 2026 is a way better option than Jesse Lingard, bro. Like, he's an AFCON winner. We don't care if they're trying to give it away from Senegal. It's them. He's playing for Bayern Munich. He's at Chelsea. Jesse Lingard. Right now, rise up the team he plays for in South Korea. Boy, I know you're a liar because you said South Korea. Say the team right now. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Save. Ain't even gone Brazil. Bro, Jesse Lingard for what? That's an influencer, bro. Tell him to go get some World Cup campaigns and do TikTok dances. He's ahead of his time, bro. For what? For what? Get out of here, man. Appreciate you. Versace Derby. Congo got smoked for Jay. I can't lie. Hey, have you watched Black Panther? You see when they go Wakanda and they tell my man, yeah? I'm on you. No space. Hey. No, I'm joking. It's all like, we're going to get ripped. I hope I'm wrong. Lingard at FC Seoul. You took too long. And plus, yeah, he's in Brazil. You shagged yourself, boy. You shagged yourself. We don't believe anything you're saying. See, liars. See why you shouldn't lie. Bring your hand. Dirty little liar, mate. I also think it's unfair on Saka to be expected to be some goal-getting winger. If Saka was hitting the form people wanted, what was the goal return people were expecting? I hear you, but people aren't going to approach you with balance. But what we can't lie is Saka needs to get more goals. Gordon does convince me. 100%. Keyword 100%. Because I like Gordon. But he 100% convinces you. I think you're capping. 100%. 100. Saka's definitely not finished. DG looking like a different brother in that file. They'll chat GPT, man. I never had time to do it myself. Just smash the likes on it, man. I'm worried the same slip is coming with these injuries in the next 3 league games. Just got to pray to God. I hope Jamaica make it as well because I want to be right. I stand by this. If Jamaica get there, we're not going out the groups. We're going to beat Portugal. Brazil to win the World Cup. Jamaica to beat Portugal. I sound like a madman until it happens. Then you're going to say, oh, you're not so deluded. Oh, yeah. I don't know, though, man. I don't know. With that being said, though, people, it's a nice day out there if you're living in the United Kingdom. It's Saturday. It's the international break. You lot go and do something, man. I'm sure you don't want to hear this lad waffling anymore. As usual, appreciative to you lot who've tuned in. You lot have hit the like button, engaged with the content, smashing the like buttons and subscribing and whatnot. Journey to 100K still alive and kicking. 7:45, I've got a video which I've edited for you lot around Bukayo Saka. Even if you're not going to watch it, leave a comment in the comment section. Let's boost the YouTube engagements. Most importantly, you and your loved ones stay blessed, stay safe, and we all link up again soon, man. Peace. You always